Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Instantly 20. Today is a very exciting day because this marks our 20th episode of our podcast. You guys probably feel like it's been a lot more. We've been coming at you for over a year now, which is really crazy. But we just wanted to celebrate today's episode because we actually found some stats a while ago. But basically, 90% of podcasts don't actually make it past their third episode. They usually give up. And of the remaining 10%, 90% of those podcasts don't even make it past episode 20. So statistically speaking, if you make it past your 20th podcast episode, you are in the top 1% of all podcasts worldwide. So I just wanted to share that information, give us a little round of applause for ourselves because, yeah, I feel like it is a milestone thing. Also, our podcast is called Instantly 20 and welcome to the 20th episode of Instantly 20. So, yes.
Oh, that's actually really satisfying. Oh, I love that. We're going to insert a round of applause for us.
Woo! Anyway, now that we've gotten that over, today we're doing a Would You Rather game.
For today's episode, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun with you guys. I feel like we love hypothetical questions, and I personally am the kind of person where I'm always saying, would you rather this or would you rather that? So this is quite exciting for us to be able to sit down and do a whole episode dedicated to it.
But before we get started, we are going to do our instant tea. Ash, would you like to go first?
I'll go first because have you guys not noticed anything different about me? I'm a brunette again. I don't know why. Why are we doing the American accents today? I am. I've dyed my hair back. Anyone that knows me knows that 1 minute I'm blonde and then the next minute I've got super dark hair, and I've just decided to quite literally go back to my roots. And so here we are. I just thought something cute and fun for winter. And Keely and I have done a switcheroo. So she was brunette and now you're blonde.
I don't know if you can see.
And now
look, I haven't gone full root yet, but I've kind of gone and done a bit of an ombre, but literally it's so funny because now I feel like our podcast cover doesn't really properly represent what we look like because we fully switched our colors.
Yeah. And we just shot that as well.
Yeah,
anyway.
literally last month. But anyway, it's fine. I am so obsessed with Ash's hair though. I've always said to her that brown just complements her her eyes, her features a lot nicer. So yeah, I really love it.
Thanks guys. I kind of had a heart attack. I was like, oh my gosh, it went a lot darker than what I was expecting, but this is my instant tea, so I'm a new woman.
So gorgeous. I feel like we're just forever going to be the blonde and brunette duo, but just we take turns of who is who.
I just feel like my hair was not liking the blonde. It was breaking and it wasn't healthy, and I thought I will go back to what I know best.
So pretty.
Anyway, Keels, what's your instant tea? You've got a really cute one today. We did speak about this last week, but tell everyone.
My instant tea is that I literally cannot breathe today, everybody. That's not actually the tea, but if I'm sound really out of breath for some reason, I just cannot breathe.
My hair took your breath away.
It did. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, unfortunately they are no longer with us, but
that makes it sound like they're dead. They're no longer with us.
The animals are not dead. But just after Easter, one of my roommates, he had gone to work at a work site and they heard I'm pretty sure they heard meowing and they were like, ooh, cats. And they looked underneath a concrete bollard in the road, and there was these two the cutest kittens you've ever seen in your entire life, just by themselves under the road. And they noticed that they they looked a little bit roughed up. They looked like they hadn't eaten. They, worked there for the full day, waited to see maybe if the mum would come back, but she didn't. So basically my roommate brought the kittens home and we looked after them for a week, and it was a week that I was not doing well mentally. And honestly, when they say animal therapy is a thing, I 100% totally agree with that. It was the best thing ever. They made me feel so much better. They were they're so tiny. They were probably the size of my microphone. But yeah, basically we got chosen by the cat distribution system, which was really cool. I've always heard about it on TikTok, but hasn't happened yet until now. It was very special. They called the kittens Couscous and Sushi, which I thought were really cute names for cats. But yes, we homed them. Well, I didn't do anything, to be honest, but they rehomed them to a lovely couple or family up in Brisbane. So hopefully they're doing really well. I actually saw a video of them a couple of weeks ago and they've gotten so much bigger, and apparently they've become the office cats of like the business that my roommate works for. But we're hoping like maybe in like a little while we might be able to do a little trip up and like see them again, because they're the cutest little things ever. And like I never really considered myself much of a cat person, but like after we had those two here, I was like, oh my God, I need a cat so bad. Actually, the other day my boyfriend and I went to a cat cafe, and it was the cutest thing ever. They had I think they're called British short hairs. They kind of look like cartoon cats. They're like really fluffy and they're grey. I have to show you a photo later. Like, they were the cutest things.
I've been to
ever.
one, and it was so, yeah. And they all just walk around, and then I saw one that was hairless. And they're weird. They're weird looking.
Oh my God. Wait, before we get off this cat topic, my boyfriend really wants to get a hairless cat, like a Sphinx cat.
No. They're dirty.
Why?
So Anna Paul has got those cats, and have you seen how dirty they are?
I have not.
They literally, look it up. They stain everything that they touch. It's so weird.
Oh.
But I thought you were allergic to cats.
Great.
So maybe this will be perfect for you, a hairless cat.
We were talking about animals, and we were just like, oh, like what could we get? And I was like, oh, I've got like, you know, a lot of allergies. So we Googled hypoallergenic cats, and obviously like not all animals, like they're all probably going to give me like a level of hay fever or like allergies, but because they've got no hair and they don't shed, like they're less likely to give me allergies. And yeah, my boyfriend was already like, oh, I really want a hairless cat. And then we like Googled which cats are best for me, and it came up with Sphinx cats. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's just like literally fueling his fire to get a freaking hairless cat. They're so ugly. I can't.
Should we get into today's episode? I unfortunately don't have any would you rathers about cats, but I'll let you go first.
Oh, I'll go first. Okay. Okay. Well, considering we were just talking about British short-haired cats, I like this one. Would you rather adopt a British accent every single time you're having a serious conversation with someone, or have to laugh every single time somebody cries?
Wait, how long do I have the accent for?
Like the whole conversation. Like, so say you're going through a breakup and they're like we're done, and you have to be like, oh my God, please don't leave me, like out of nowhere.
Oh, Ruby's gonna cringe when she hears this. If you know, you know. No, because if I feel like sometimes when someone's being really serious anyway, I kind of naturally laugh. So that would be really bad. I just look like a total bitch. Imagine someone's like,
no, like if they're crying,
my dog
though.
died, and then they start fucking, and then crying, and I'm sitting there laughing at them.
That's so bad, man. You may as well just be British.
I don't think I could do the British accent. I've got a really bad British accent. Go back to our episode that we did with Ruby.
I listened to that the other day and I was laughing so hard, honestly. Like, if you want to have a good laugh, I definitely think that that's one of our best episodes, so highly recommend.
I'll have to go for the laughing, because I reckon it would be funny.
You're terrible.
I don't know. Funny for me. I'll go for the laughing.
Imagine if someone was literally like, I'm going through a really hard time at the moment. Like, I just got diagnosed with cancer. And you're just like, that's so funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go for the laughing.
Fair enough. All right, your turn.
I'm trying to help and do ones that like are slightly related to yours, but this one's just so unrelated. But would you rather all your farts just be silent but extremely deadly, or harmless but extremely loud?
Like really loud, you can't smell them, or you can smell them, they're really bad. But no, like, but you can't hear them.
Killies are already really bad and really loud, so.
Excuse me. Okay. I feel like I'd rather them be like quite loud, but nobody has to smell them, to be honest with you. Because bad farts are awful. Like, they're so gross. And like everyone always works out who it is. So like, I don't want to be that person that's like ruining the workplace and like the bomb has hit off and you have to leave. But also like, if your farts smell that bad, something's not right with your gut health. Go see a doctor.
Everyone will be like, Keely.
I will take one for the team.
But then what are you going to do? Like, imagine you're on a first date. I mean, obviously you've got a boyfriend, but like, imagine you're on a first date or you're at a job interview and you just...
Wait, hold on a second. We're on FaceTime for these episodes, and for some reason, it always does this little thumbs up. But it never works when I want it to. Has anyone else seen this? Anyway, no, I will take one for the team and I will have loud farts so nobody has to smell them.
She already does, so it's fine.
Disgusted.
Not much change there.
Okay, yes, this is one of my favorite would you rathers to ask people. So listen in. Would you rather accidentally call your partner by your ex's name, or have them do that to you?
See, I just feel like my boyfriend wouldn't drop it and he'd just be like, nah, 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 the whole time. So possibly him to do it to me, but it just depends on circumstance. Like if it was during sex,
Screw that, honestly.
it depends how good the sex was. Like if you could just ignore it and be like, whatever.
No, but like, isn't that even worse?
Yeah, true actually. But like I think I'd maybe just ignore it and then deal with it after and be like, what? Just go psycho after. It depends. Depends what it was like, how good it was on the day. What do you think?
I think the only acceptable reason for them to accidentally call you their ex's name is if it's like in a fight, because it's like, okay, Poogie, like,
Okay,
I'll take it. Okay, Poogie, it was probably a bad relationship.
You just win the fight by a default.
Yeah, literally just like, well, do everything for me for the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Bye, I'm out of here.
I don't know. I think I'd rather them say it to me, because I'd feel really, really bad, and then I'd always feel guilty about it. I've had this like guilty subconscious for ages.
I feel like that would weigh on me forever. I agree.
And then you can kind of use it to your advantage and be like, all right, you have to be really nice to me this week. You're buying dinner.
Buy me some sorry flowers.
Look, I'll take it. All right, I've got one that's kind of similar. Not really.
Okay.
Kind of, not really, but like, you're going to hate this. Would you rather your dad be in your boyfriend's body or your boyfriend be in your dad's body?
Bro, where do you get these ideas from? Seriously. Oh my god, neither of them are good choices. To preface, firstly, it's giving Freaky Friday. Oh god. I don't answer this question, y'all.
Imagine when it comes time.
My mind has gone blank. Which one would I rather? Okay.
But maybe you only have to put up with it for like a week.
I'd probably rather... Oh, I wouldn't rather either of them. They're both bad options. No. I'm speaking... Okay. No, I have to pick one. Boyfriend, dad's body.
And you have to live with them for like a whole week. Like normal routine.
I'd probably rather boyfriend in dad's body, because then it's still boyfriend's soul, but you just put up with it and you don't touch them for a week. But like only you and your boyfriend will ever have to remember and experience this situation, and your dad will never have to know what happened. I feel like it's worse if dad knows. You know what I mean? Because like if you have to live with them and you're like, you know, like going about your day, like sleeping in a bed, blah, 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 like getting changed, cooking dinner, all that. You'd rather it still be your boyfriend's soul. You know what I mean? But then you just personally avoid them for the full week, because that's really weird. Oh my god. Now all I can think about is how my dad used to snore every single time. Like we'd be in like a hotel room and like me and my brother would share a bed and mum and dad would be next to us and dad would just be snoring and we're just like, oh my god, there goes my whole week's worth of sleep.
True. Okay, your turn.
But yes. I feel like this one should have been in the Ix episode, but would you rather have to wear wet socks for a year or never, ever wear a pair of socks again for the rest of your life? Like, you're never allowed to wear socks. Like, you have to wear sneakers with no socks.
Ew, that's so uncomfortable. Can I wear, you know the leggings that have, like, socks attached to the bottom? Ew, they're so ugly. Could I wear that?
She's, like, at Pilates with, like, leggings that just keep going to her toes.
Except they have, like,
That's
toe
so
cutouts.
weird. Have you seen the toe socks? The ones that people wear? They're like gloves, but for your feet.
What about when you're at work
That's so
every day?
weird.
That's going to be disgusting. Okay, I'll go with having, like, but when you say wet socks, can it be, like, damp? Like, you know, when you get them out of the dryer and they're not, like, fully done yet?
I feel like that's, like, worse. I feel like damp socks are awful.
I'll go no socks, because that would piss me off. Alrighty, a clothing one. I've got a funny one. Would you rather have to wear a high visibility vest at all times every single day, or like the bright, you know, the like bright yellow clogs, but like in a super big size?
Clogs?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Clogs are really painful and they're made of wood to start with, so not sure how I feel about that. They're also very heavy. I say that like I've worn a pair of clogs before. I think I have.
Wait, what?
Don't know when or why,
Are you a little Dutch girl now?
but I've tried on clogs. Anyway, so I know the feeling. It's not nice. High vis. I'm not a construction worker. That's so embarrassing. Can you imagine like walking around in high vis all the time, except like it's literally not even your job? Like you have to show up to your normal job in high vis. Like, sorry guys, I'm just changing the electricity.
Keely teaches Pilates as well, so imagine her just rocking up. But you can pick your colour. You could do like a pink high vis.
Pink high vis. Imagine me just showing up being like, So guys, this is just a very dangerous workspace. I have to have my high vis on while you are all exercising. They'd probably be like, oh my God, like what has she got in store for us?
But the thing is, so like you can't explain to people why you're wearing this. I feel like the clogs would be worse.
You can't just be like, oh, it was a would you rather dare. Like my best friend told me I had to wear them for a year. They'd just be like, yeah, they don't know.
That's cool.
Look, I've got back problems. I think that clogs would really hurt and I couldn't put up with that. Like I need my comfy shoes. So I'm gonna take the high vids for a year.
What about the high vis on your wedding day? Showing
Can you get like a customized high vis wedding dress?
True, actually, you could be really incorporative with your fashion.
Could be like start new trends. Just like have like a construction themed wedding.
Okay,
That's a weird
so you're
thought.
gonna go for the high vis.
I'm gonna go for the high vis. All right. Would you rather join the most extreme cult that you've ever seen or heard of in your life, like crazy cult, or never speak to anybody again?
But like, can I pick the cult? We're already part of the Taylor Swift cult.
I swear to God, we actually can't go through an episode without bringing up Taylor Swift.
Can I pick the cult at least? Or does it just get automatically chosen for me?
I guess you can pick your cult, but when I say extreme, I'm like, they live in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. Once a day you have to like slit your hand and like
What the fuck? Okay.
do a circle
How long?
with other people's blood.
How long for?
Like crazy. Forever.
Oh, fuck this. Yeah, but then I'm just, you know what? Actually, not talking to people would be pretty fucking peaceful. You know what?
I was going to say, you wouldn't, like, no podcast.
What if I became part of the cult and then I became the cult leader and then I worked my way up and then I could just be like, all right, guys, the cult's done. So I could weasel my way out of it.
And then you're like, all right, now we're all going to move to America and start fresh.
Yeah, literally. Okay. No, I'll go for the cult option. I have a fun one. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to learn skills twice as fast or instantly master 2 skills of your choice?
Ooh, okay. I feel like I'm somebody that really likes to like learn new things all the time. And I also like to be really good at the things that I learn. Like, oh my God, if I don't know how to do something, like catch me having a panic attack because I'm such a like high achiever that I'm just like, I have to be good at it. So I think I would take the option of learning anything like twice as fast. So then I can just like learn heaps of new things and just like be good at everything.
Keely's just highly skilled out here. You know what? No, because there's a running joke in our friend group that Keely, like you should see her CV. This bitch knows how to unicycle. Like, okay, when we were on the cruise, we went to go do indoor skydiving and she was the only person that just stayed up in the air that was perfectly flying. Like her legs, her arms, her form was completely right. And we're all just sitting there going, what the hell?
Like, why is Keely good at indoor skydiving?
Like Keely just is a multi-talented person and I don't know how.
Anyway, I will take that compliment. That was very nice. I just love trying new things. And I feel like if there's one skill that I have, it's that I'm really good at like copying. So like if somebody shows me how to do something or they like go like do this, like I can just like, I just look at them and I'm like, yeah. And I do the same thing. My next one is, would you rather post a nude to your Instagram story? Like it has to stay up for an hour and you can delete it, but like, yeah, like everybody sees it that follows you within that hour. Like they can screenshot, do whatever they want with it. Like there is a nude on your Instagram, or send that same nude to like your grandma.
You know what? I'll send it to my grandma. And you know what? She can admire what she made.
Honestly, I love that.
Because then every single bitch on Instagram would just screenshot it and then it would get posted around.
True, honestly, someone probably like upload it to their own fans and make money off it, and then like you would get nothing for it.
You just see yourself on Hub, you're like,
Can you imagine though? Like actually real life, like, can you imagine accidentally posting a nude to social media? That would actually be like the most,
yeah,
that's disgusting.
No, strong pass. I feel like that happened to all the girls in our high school. They would all send nudes. I feel like we're exposing people. But they would all send nudes to their boyfriends and then next minute the whole school had it.
I feel like that was a really common thing to happen in like late high school, and it was so bad. Like honestly, like probably coming into like more of a serious topic, but like cyberbullying when it comes to like nudes is so, yeah, like off the charts. It's awful. Especially now, just like with, like things like bands and things like that. Like, I feel like it's become like a lot more normalized.
No, look, like
Don't do
there
it.
were videos of like girls doing stuff with each other and do you remember that?
Oh my God, I didn't see this.
Do you remember
Holy crap,
that?
I do not.
I'm gonna tell Keely, but we're gonna bleep it out.
Okay.
Remember that video of and they're like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Ah! That was so loud. I'm so sorry. No, I actually do.
this is gonna be so juicy.
Please make sure you cut this out of the episode. Do not have that in here.
I'm gonna have to bleep this one. So yeah, I'll pick my grandma. Thanks, then.
Coming back to the point, grandma can have the nude.
She can take it. She can have it. All right. What else have I got? Would you rather be stuck on a boat at sea with your boyfriend or with me?
Oh. How long am I stuck at sea for?
It depends who you're with.
Oh, so like, who would I rather like get unstuck at sea with? Is that what you mean?
Well, I mean, if you want to be stuck at sea, go ahead. Go off, queen. But like, obviously, the goal is to get out.
Ooh, okay. The thing about my boyfriend is that like he likes to give up before he's tried, like in a bad situation. I can literally picture it right now. He'd be like sitting on the boat. He'd throw his arms up in the air and just like lay down and be like, well, it's all over. We're fucked. We're screwed. Like, we're going to die out here. Like, he would just literally like go like to the extreme and freak out. And it would just all be over from that moment on. Don't know that he'd be super helpful at first. Ash is very logical. I think I would freak out and Ash would just be like, okay, like looking around, what can I use to get out of this situation? Is there a plane? Is there someone snorkeling? Like, how do we get out of this?
But you're also forgetting the ocean's my biggest fucking fear. Like, I literally cannot even go snorkeling without having a panic attack.
This is true.
So I feel like in the ocean, maybe I'd be pretty useless.
But I think like after you initially like get over your fear, you would be okay. Like she'd be very logical about it. But the only thing I would say about me and Ash is that we've always got like very like different ideas of how to like solve a problem. So it would be like more a case of like figuring out whose idea we actually like go forward with. I have no idea like, how we would react.
I feel like
but,
we'd bicker for ages.
Yeah. The only thing is though, I feel like me and her would end up going like hungry out there because we're not very good at like our survival skills. To answer your question, I really don't know who I would prefer to be stuck in that high situation with. If it was like a forever thing, probably my boyfriend, because at least like, I don't know, like we could probably have a child that can live on to tell the tale. You know what I mean? Like if we're gonna die, at least we could like have someone to hopefully find their way out of this. Whereas me and Ash would just die out there, become skeletons at the end.
What do you mean? So if you're stuck on a boat,
like I was saying,
you guys would just bang and
No!
have a baby.
I'm saying
be pregnant at sea.
I'm saying like it's kind of like with that whole like would you rather be stuck in space or something, like if you could never get out of it, you might as well be with someone that you can like continue life with. I don't know. Ew, I don't want to think about that shit right now.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like there's no good option. Probably neither. Did you want to do one more last thing to like wrap this up, Ash? Do you have anything else?
we're going to be stirring the pot a little bit with this one, but Keely, this one's for you. I'm like, who else would it be for? Would you rather have to marry your first ex or your most recent ex?
What kind of question is that? Oh no. I don't want to marry any ex, to preface. So sorry to my boyfriend if he's listening. But yeah, definitely not the most recent. Not happening, no thank you. But I feel like, you know, high school boyfriends, you're young, they're nice people, no hard feelings. I would, yeah, definitely the first.
Keely, even though he bullied me when I was 14 at the ripe age of 14. I'm kidding. He's actually a nice kid. He's sweet now, but he used to bully the fuck out of me.
No, I agree. 100% agree. But
oh my God, wait. I
want to say something. My first boyfriend was kind of also Ash's first boyfriend. And I forgot about this until recently.
She stole my boyfriend. She literally did.
But the worst part of this story is that because we were all in the same friend group, I think they may have dated for like a couple of months, like super cute, like little like high school romance, like, you know, like so innocent. We were all friends and he came up to me one day at lunch and he was like, Keely, like I need you to break up with Ash for me. Like, I can't do it myself. Like, I need you to break up with her for me. And I was like, sorry, what?
Oh my God, I forgot about this. Yeah, I remember.
Like, I went up to Ash in the quad and I sat her down under a tree at 14 years old. And I was like,
he wants to be with me instead. I'm stealing your fucking man.
he is now mine.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm really sorry, but like, he like wants to break up. But yeah, like, the worst part is, like, I ended up like dating him, I don't know, 6 to 8 months later.
Yeah, he bullied me after that. He literally, okay, so this guy would always just like hang off of Keely every single day. He's a really sweet kid now, but we were really young. And then I used to call him like a leech.
Look, I know he bullied
Do you remember that?
But I would still take
I
him.
used to call him a leech, and one day I sent her
I do.
a photo. I saw a leech on the wall, and I sent her a photo, and I said, oh my God, it's your boyfriend. Oh my God, stop. I've got pains in my fucking ribs from laughing.
Ash gave me trauma. I had like...
I would make out all the time in the fucking schoolyard. It was so great.
Ew, did I? That's weird, man. Why did I do that? I was so young. I don't remember this. Can I just say, I don't think I've told you this, but you literally gave me like childhood trauma from saying that like we were like leeches, because now like I hate PDA, and now like skip forward to nearly 10 years later. It would have been 10 years actually. Like, I'm literally like still like scared of public displays of affection. Like, I'm only just now starting to be okay with it. Like, I'm like only just now like, oh yeah, like I can kiss in public. Like, it's not that bad. She gave me trauma.
Okay, guys, that was really entertaining. Thank you for joining us for our Would You Rather. Hope the most recent ex doesn't listen to this.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like, can't block anyone from Spotify.
We've kind of clickbaited you guys just a little tiny bit. Shout out to Keely's boyfriend, because he's probably having to put up with so much shit, being like, why are you always talking about your exes? Alrighty, guys, we will be back in your ears next week, and we love you. Stay safe out there from the high-vis girls.
And the ex-boyfriends. We'll see you next week.
Bye.